Does this go by chapters? Oh, what this is? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you like. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Am I on a time limit? No. Can I save this? Oh god, I don't have a favorite. I don't know. That sucks. Determination, captive, question, horror, crimson, smile, Doki Doki, fireflies, giggle. It's Papa. Papa? What? Who? Papa? Precious. I'm gonna just pick out words that I like. Explode. This is gonna be a horrible poem. Passion, kawaii, kitty, embrace, bed, heartbeat. I have to pick 20 words. Vivacious? I don't even know what that word means. I'll pick it. Unrequited, tenacious, sensation, vibrant, love, extraordinary, daydream, infinite, fireworks. Do they jump up after I pick up a word? I haven't been paying attention. Flower. They do. So am I going through more towards Sayori, I guess? Let me just throw. Should I just throw one? Death. She's so jumping up. Marshmallow. Effulgent. Lust. Oh, I need one more. Sugar. Hi again, Rosie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Imagine they're a cult. I swear. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rosie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into a literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. They already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between manga and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I mean, is it not? I think it is. What's wrong with reading manga? Don't worry, guys. Rosie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Good, so we're really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Ooh, we're already getting to women's. How come? You and Rosie can become good friends too. She wants to be more than friends. Ooh. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do we do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. I love her the little hair fiddling she does, because I used to do that. Hair is so long. It's purple. That's my favorite color. She's so cute. Okay, I think she's my favorite right now, honestly. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and I'm listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Is it not? And it's not like all that, you know. You just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if they come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, they can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes. More cupcakes. More cupcakes. What kind? Oh, well, I guess you could. Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki will love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god, why is she so close? Holy crap. Wah! Oh, why is my Sayori's face filling my vision? I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're up staying late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Oh, hell no. If I can't have time for my anime, I'm out. Goodbye. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehe. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori is written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. We're gonna be reading our poems. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste in your collar right here. Why are you just pointing out all these things that are probably gonna make this girl insecure and embarrassed? How dare you? I'm trying to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Why am I an asshole? Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh! Okay, listen, you crossed the line. You just don't say things like that. Eh? That's super mean. sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Bottom? Don't you see how much it looks better? You'll change your mind. Oh! I wasn't expecting this change of scenery. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh no. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer bundled like that? But it's so stuffy. It's gonna break off, isn't it? Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't see anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are getting better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Then maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Rosie, I can't wait to read yours. Oh no, I'm scared. Yeah, same. I'm so scared. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. She's so excited. Did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Oh, I get to choose! I have poems. I used to write a lot when I was young. I don't write it anymore. I don't have the creativity. Should I just go down the... It says who should I show my poems to first? You mean to do Monica? So can I show them to everyone? I like Yuri the most. I'm gonna show it to her first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. ... Yuri's serious at the poem. I'm gonna pass this. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, she's gonna shit talk me so bad. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. Oh. She hates it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? A little bit. I'm so sorry. Burgers her face over here. She's so cute. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Meant to hear a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to show my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Click outside poem area to continue. I can't. I have a confession. I can't read. Is there like an actual text thing? No. Ghost Under the Light. The 10 is that a T? Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights who have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I still don't know what this is. Is it tendrils? I don't think that's an N. That looks like an R. I guess I did okay. I'm sorry, it was such terrible. Girl, that was beautiful handwriting. I just am too incompetent to read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I'm feeling extra exposed right now. Ah, well, I just don't read script. Yes, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rosie. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work? They usually do more than tell a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Living in her past remaining a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Let's do Sayori next. I gotta prepare for my high-pitched voice.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Rosie.
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha 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 ha.
Jeez. Ears open, a pit open. Rosie can't write. Rosie can't read either. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive. Than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Rosie poem. It makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote that one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Rosie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Like how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you on to that then.
Yay! Now, you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe.
We'll see about that. Oh, I can read your handwriting. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm so sorry I hit my mic. I don't know why, but I want breakfast made me laugh. Oh my god. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer it just a little bit to a yes or no question. I have a habit of, you know, when someone asks me a yes or no question, or like, did you understand? I'm just like, I guess. They're like, you can't say I guess. It's yes or no.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you're late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
You know, I couldn't skip breakfast when I went to school. I'd be too hungry. I would be absolutely starving. I had to eat something.
I get all cranky.
Yes, Sayori. I understand completely how you feel. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Then we're down to Natsuki and Monika. I'm gonna pick Monika next and leave Natsuki for last. Why? I don't know. Oh, I missed it. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do about it? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be free to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow and sound more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha. Don't worry, Rosie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of period that we're all gonna get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you have those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha! I could be. Oh gosh, does I sound like Yuri? But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can feel that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Don't let you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Poem wall. It couldn't have been me. See? Oh, this is a long poem. There's literally... Okay. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction... The spackle protrudes a noisy neighbor... I didn't even click out of it. I didn't even get to read it. Can I go back? Oh, god dang it. Well, there's no going back now. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay. Give it to me.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Wait, hold on. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do good things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring up the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest but here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That was a lot of reading. This is a lot more reading out loud than I anticipated for this to be. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes went on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki just submissively returns the palm to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Rosie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Rosie liked my poem too, you know. Am I just gonna be causing catfights between these girls? He even told me who was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rosie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs... That's not where I thought this was going. I need a minute, hold on. I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rosie started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This is involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Rosie, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Can we just agree to disagree? Everyone has opinions. No writing is better than another. What's the point in making a poem that's all convolulated for no reason? New word number 3. I could have literally a count for how many new words there is that I don't know. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain this to her, Rosie. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rosie? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh no! I'm assuming whoever I pick, I'm gonna get on their good side. But what if I pick Sayori? Can I... Is it gonna lessen either one? I don't want to pick. But they're asking me. I'm just a new boy. I don't know nothing about writing. I don't know which one to choose. Sayori? Natsuki leaves me drying up and he wears my hand in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression was so defensive to hear herself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Rosie. Well, that's her problem. This is about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences.
Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because,
well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's...
Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. She zoomed. Oh my god, do you see her? Like a race car. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. How long do these days go for? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Rosie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, fuck off. And maybe learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I hate it here. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I'm not to myself with newfound determination. Rosie, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Ehehe. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Rosie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Oh well.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. That's Sayori on the shoulder. I see that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.